everybody. This is Alcatab and
Eli.
yeah. Um we are doing a mod showcase, our first mod showcase on YouTube about this mod called Cogs of the Machine. It's pretty complex, it's pretty big. So I'd like to start off with ores. Here are the new ores. Now the copper ingot is or the copper ore. Oh, what did I write? Ingot. Anyways, the copper ore is used by other mods, so if you possibly use industrial craft or other mods that use this ore, it's the same. It won't do anything about the blocks and or anything. It won't have any problems. And the other new ore is called the zinc ore, not ingot ore. Okay. Second thing is smelting. Um, the first smelting I put here is copper ore. You can smelt copper ore into copper ingot, zinc ore into zinc ingot, and I will be going over how to make fragments later. But copper fragments make copper ingots, zinc fragments, zinc ingots, iron fragments, iron ingots, gold fragments, gold ingots, and also compressed clay makes claystone if you burn it. Oops. Okay. Next, cogs. This is what the whole mod's about. Cogs. Yeah. So the first one's the wooden cog. It's not expensive. It's not really anything. Um, it's slow though. Okay, so the third thing we're gonna go over is cogs. There's wooden cogs. They're not really expensive. They're pretty cheap. You get eight. All you need is four wooden planks and four sticks. The next cog is iron. You need four iron ingots and four iron plates. I'll show you how to make plates later. It gives you eight cogwheels. The next thing is brass ingot. I'll show you how to make brass later too. And excuse that, that's nothing. Um, Next is wait. Let me just set the time.
Can you tell me how to do the time so I don't have to like screw you up?
No. Okay. Next thing is the pounder. Now, what the pounder does is, like I showed you earlier, these fragments. Now, let me show you a demonstration on how this works. Like iron ore, or any kind of ore, wood, any kind of wood, cobblestone, wool, and clay. I'll show you how to make those later. Just make these. Oops. Okay. You put any ore and you power it. Now, cogs power anything. If the cogs move, they power. So I'm gonna put two cogs over here, and I'm gonna use this tool called the wooden crank. It cranks it basically. There's a more powerful one that makes it faster, but I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna show you the faster one later. Okay, so I'm gonna spin it. As you can see, that thing goes up and just smushes it down. And now if I look at it, see what it's done? It gives me iron fragment. Now that one only gave me one, but whenever you um, pound something, it can give you 1 to 5. So, but I guess I was unlucky there. It just gave me one. So one more thing, wood. Now watch what happens when I pound wood. Now let's take a look. It gives me 4 planks. Again, it gives me one to
I'll do the
five.
down.
Gives me 1 to 5. Yeah, take care of that rain, Eli. And also clay. Oh, I forgot the cobblestone. Okay, now clay, when you smush, oops. Oh, God. Okay, so clay, whenever you pound it, boom, boom. I'm doing this twice. You only need to do it once. It's not. It's not. I'm just doing that for no reason. It gives you compressed clay. Now, whenever you smelt compressed clay, you get a claystone. Now that can be used to make the next machine called the foundry, which I'll go over in a sec. Another thing you can pound is cobblestone. Now watch what happens when I pound cobblestone. Boom. It gives me rocks. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna take these rocks. I don't really need them, but anyways, so that's it for that. And
Is
the
there a way to
next,
make the cranks go automatically? Well, you have to always
yeah,
tap it.
yeah, yeah. No, there's machines that do that, not
Ah,
cranks. But there's another crank that does it faster though. So the next machine called the Foundry. Now, this one's the one I was talking about that makes brass, ingot, whatever you call it, ingot, and plates. Now, um, oh, I forgot about the pounder. This is how you craft the pounder. You need 3 planks, 2 stone, 2 iron ingots, a cogwheel, and piston. It's not really expensive, so and it's worth it. I mean, it gives you 1 iron ore can give you 5 ingots, and if you can even do gold. I mean, you can get 5 gold ingots, but it's a probability. The next machine I was talking about earlier is the foundry. Now, to build a foundry, you need clay stone, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. I'm really bad at math. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that was not hard.
wow.
And 2 iron ingots and a furnace. 5 clay stone, furnace, 2 iron ingots. Now, um, what you can put in it, you can put iron to make an iron plate or galvanized iron ingot. You can put copper ingot. Wait, you have to put 3 copper ingot and 1 zinc to make 1 brass ingot. And then you can put a brass ingot, which I didn't put here, but you can put a brass ingot to make a brass plate. So I will show you how to do this. Okay, so you need coal and whatever you want to put here. So I'm gonna put copper. Just wait for it to get in here. And then it's gonna make it to whatever I picked here, an ingot or a plate. So I picked plate. As you can see, it's a plate. Let's make it a plate. Or ingot. See, I just switched to ingot. It's a copper ingot. But it was already a copper ingot, so yeah, that's not useful. See. Okay, next machine, the servo table. This is basically a crafting table, but it can craft different things. It's a 3 by 3 square, the same thing, but you can craft stuff in here that you can't craft normally in a crafting table. So let me show you how to make. Move, Eli.
All right.
Okay, so this is how you make it. You need a 4 servo arms. You can take a look at the forum to see how to make these stuff. You need 1 leather, a brass rivet, and 2 obsidian, and a mechanical board. And that's how you make it. And I'll show you how to make stuff with it. Okay, so this you need a servo table to make. It's called the liquid drainer. Now this is pretty cool. Let me show you what it does. You need 2 glass bottles, 2 brass ingots, mechanical board, cylinder, and galvanized iron tube to make. Now, have you ever tried to take this is worth 10 buckets. It just drains water. But have you ever tried to take water and like it just bugs you because it just leaves this mess in the water that looks weird? It just like takes corners and stuff. So what this does is it can take water without harming it. Like it'll just stay the same. And I just took like worth 10 buckets. And then I can put it somewhere else. Now see, this is bigger, and I can put water in here
Hmm.
without leaving a mess. And then I could take water from here again. See, it's still no. And I
Wow.
did nothing to harm the other one, and I still have some water left over. 6 out of 10.